life without cats, guys. Oh. What would we do without both of them? Well, I don't know. Welcome back, guys. So today I'm going to be doing another DIY. I'm going to be showing you guys how to screen print. So I do screen printing quite often. I have a business called The Shy Fox and I sell a lot of banners and a lot of screen printed things and a lot of embroidery. So I'm kind of not really an expert. I'm self-taught, so there's probably a lot that I don't know, but this is the way that works for me. So I'm just going to show you guys how to screen print. So screen printing is really easy once you've got all the things you need and sort of have a basic idea. Also, just a warning, I should probably say that to do what we're doing, you'll need to use a Stanley knife. And for everyone, actually, just be careful when you're cutting. Just don't cut in the direction of your fingers. Common sense, but I better just say it anyway. You know, you never know. I'm so excited to do this, so let's just get straight into it. So firstly, we're going to draw out our design to then cut out with the Stanley knife and then screen print. So this size of the cardboard is pretty good. So do it about, you can go to about there, to about there, which will allow for sewing, and you've got to fold this over to then put the dowel in. So you just don't want to not have enough fabric for how big your design is if you're screen printing to go onto a banner. You can screen print for a lot of things, but we're going to be screen printing for a banner. So I'm going to start out by drawing my design roughly. I have to draw a circle, and I don't think I have anything big enough. Maybe a plate. I'm going to use this hoop as my circle. And then I'm going to draw some mountains. So what I'm drawing is what I'm going to cut out, just these detailed sort of lines. So now that the design is drawn up, time to use our Stanley knife to cut. So the things that we cut out is where the ink's going to go through, so what we're going to see. So I'm going to start off with the mountains. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge, because if I cut this whole thing out, it won't be the lines, it'll be a big triangle, if that makes sense. So there we go. So at the moment, all you'll be seeing is that green through there, where we've cut it out. It's a pretty simple process, but you can do so much with screen printing. I really enjoy it so much. I screen print banners, tote bags. I'm going to start doing clothes and make the clothes and sell them on my Etsy site, so stay tuned. So I can't just cut where I've done this, because it will just cut the whole thing off. So you just have to leave a bit of a gap so that it's still connected. It's a bit confusing, and sometimes you forget. I myself have made mistakes before and just cut out not what I wanted. So far, that's what we'll be seeing. It's a bit hard to tell on that side because of the writing. But there we go. I might bring this down a little lower. And same with the circle. We can't just cut out the whole circle or the whole thing will be just a circle. So what we're going to do is keep it connected here and here, here, maybe a couple spots up there depending. So here we go so far. I'm just going to keep going through it until I'm done. Now comes the fun part, screen printing. So we're going to put some newspaper down because the ink can go through. Here is our finished screen stencil. Okay, I just went and sort of ironed this, but I'll do it more later. So now we're ready to screen print. So just place it where you would like it on your banner. So centered, that looks pretty good. Grab your screen and place it for it. This is a new screen and this is the first time I've used it, so I'm excited. Hopefully it works out good. Who knows, maybe the first time it won't because it's the first time. I'm not sure. My other screen got a hole in it, unfortunately. So I'm just using my spatula, getting some ink out. You want quite a lot of ink, but not too much that it runs. It's sort of hard to know. So I've used quite a bit because you don't waste any. Once you've done your screen and use your squeegee, you just scrape it off back into the pot. So you're not wasting any as long as you just don't have, you know, an overly excessive amount that it will just run. So now I'm taking my squeegee, just holding it like this, 4 fingers there, 1 finger there, and we're going to be pressing down firmly and going like that. Do it a few times, well I do. Some people just sort of try and do it once, twice, and you don't want the ink to go past where the cardboard is, otherwise it will just have a big white mark. So you just gotta be careful with that. So we're just gonna go for it. So you just keep the pressure even. As you can see where I didn't put ink, we missed a few spots, but it's all still on here. So I'm just gonna put it in the spots where we needed some. I might need some more actually. Maybe this screen's just sort of sucking it up. Usually I don't need that much. Be careful with your spatula too, because I pushed too hard with the end and that's how my old screen broke. So just a warning there. You do have to be firm, and you can tell the ink's gone in all the spots. Just pushing over it firmly makes sure it's not just stuck on the screen, it actually has gone through the little tiny holes on the screen. That's how the ink gets through. It's sort of a silk screen. It's sort of like wire, It's in tiny little holes, and that's where the ink just goes through. Okay, it's all a bit of a matter of luck sometimes. You can't really know if you've done a really good job or not until you take the screen off. So we'll just take it off. So you want to put your hand under so you can grab the paper as well, because otherwise it sticks to it like we've got happening. It looks like it worked. It's worked pretty well. Oh. See, there's a few spots where the ink didn't quite go through. Probably, it works best at the top obviously because that's where most of the ink is, so I obviously didn't have quite enough. But it's like, ta-da! Magic. It looks really, really good. I'm so happy with that. So there you guys go, how to screen print. Simple and really, really effective. I love screen printing. It's just like amazing feeling when you take off the screen and there's really cool artwork there. So thanks for watching, guys.